Welcome back, rankers. Shh. Listen. Smell that? That's a penguin creeping up behind you, or some equally offensive black and white animal wearing a Google cardigan, because it's on again. What am I talking about? Well, a couple of stories over the last couple of days from a couple of SEOs from around the world. First of all, Barry Schwartz of the Search Engine Journal. Google updates link schemes examples with mentions of guest posting, advertorials, and press releases. And then also over at Search Engine Watch, we've got Jennifer Slegg, or J Slegg as I like to call her, talking about the exact same thing. What are they talking about? Well, they're talking about this document over here. This is the document that Google puts out about link schemes, what it doesn't like about linking. Now, they've changed a couple of things in this document. They've added a few things. They've added things like, they've mentioned advertorials, which we know about from a few months ago. And this is the process of, say, articles getting posted around news sites, which kind of look like news, but aren't really, and have got backlinks to sites, basically passing on PageRank and getting the sites to rank higher. And these are essentially paid backlinks. So Google made mention of that quite a while ago, but now they've updated this document to mention it. They've also started talking about in this document things like press releases. So we've got advertorials, we've got press releases, and they're also saying other paid link schemes. And they've also mentioned, you know, you link to me, I link to you, reciprocal linking type schemes. They've updated the document to talk about all that, but JSLEG also mentions that they have actually changed or revised the preamble to that document. They used to talk about, and you go and read this article over at Search Engine Watch, they used to talk about why backlinking was important and what it represented. And that was the start of the document, the first paragraph. That's gone. Is backlinking dead? Probably is, as SEOs used to know it. The era of going out and manufacturing backlinks looks like it's pretty dead. But I want to show you a couple of examples today of where I think we're going to see some changes in the search results. Search results, in case you haven't noticed, for competitive phrases over the last month or so have been bouncing around like crazy. Page one for really competitive results has had a lot of ups and downs, and whereas the results used to be quite stable, you know, 1 to 10 used to be pretty stable, now they tend to bounce around a lot. And I want to give you a couple of examples today. First of all, now I don't know who any of these people are that I might be talking about today, and they're probably all good people. MortgageBrokerMelbourne.net.au is number one for Mortgage Broker Melbourne. Now, I've never seen them there before. Traditionally, I've always seen these guys there. And these guys are new players as well, 1300 Home Loan. I hadn't seen them before. Productreview.com.au is a user review site. I can understand that being there. Whirlpool is a really, really large forum. It's been around forever in Australia, and I can understand that being there. Yellow Pages, weird that they're there. So, we're now going to have a quick look at the backlinks of mortgagebrokermelbourne.net.au in Majestic. And you can do this yourself. If you've got a lot of bad backlinks out there at the moment, if you've got a lot of backlinks out there and you weren't hit by Penguin, the last Penguin back in May, now's the time to clean house. Now's the time to go over to a tool like Majestic SEO, put your domain name in like I have here, and then I've gone to the anchor text tab because that's going to tell me straight away what you have the most anchor text for. And one of the things Google has said in their link document is excessive anchor text or excessive keyword linking, and they've made a few mentions here that they find within posts that's going to basically breach their or fall under their link schemes guidelines, what they would consider a link scheme, if they see a lot of that. And we saw a lot of sites fall when Penguin came out on May 22nd for schemes like that. So go and have a look at, say, a tool like Majestic SEO. Have a look at the anchor text. First thing I notice here is the number one anchor text backlink to Mortgage Broker Melbourne is Mortgage Broker Melbourne. So they weren't hit with Penguin, because we can see that they've got 151 backlinks from 83 different domains, and the anchor text is always Mortgage Broker Melbourne. Now, this is old style SEO, if you like. When I talk old style, I mean 2012. And so I'm just going to go into have a look at the first backlink. It's called jessandco.org. When I go and have a look at that, here is the About Us page. And I think that was the page I needed to link to. No, it's not. So if I go to that, this is the page that is linking to them. Now you can see up here, it's a Google PageRank of PR5. That's huge. They don't have a lot of outbound links on this page. They've got one to Twitter, one to Facebook, one to this other related site. And this is a educational site, and it's got sponsorship from, companies like Dell, from the Bill Gates Foundation, and a whole bunch of other really reputable big corporate sponsors that support this educational scheme. Haven't read too much about it, but it just says it's a non-profit organisation dedicated to 21st century education on youth. So why does mortgagebrokermelbourne.net have a backlink from this? You're going to have a look for it, so let's just have a look for mortgage, see if we can find it on this page. It's not there. So then, of course, we go straight into the code. And we have a look for the backlink in the code. And there it is, right down the bottom. Now, if you go and have a look at the style of this, which I won't go into right now because we don't have time this morning or this afternoon or whenever you're watching this, you can see we've got the link here, and it's Mortgage Broker Melbourne is the anchor text, but it doesn't appear on the page, so it's actually hidden from the user. So this is a non-profit organisation. I don't know how or why these backlinks are hidden in the code, but that is there. So, well, presumably Google has seen that, and that site is getting a backlink from a PR5 webpage. I've gone through and had a look at a few other pages on this non-profit organisation, and there are a few more hidden backlinks. Who knows? Maybe they were hacked. Maybe they're not selling links. I'm not saying they're selling links. Maybe they don't even know they're there. Maybe they've got some sort of corrupt employee who's placing these surreptitiously without their knowledge. But anyway, they've got backlinks, and they are having, I would say, a positive effect on some of those pages. Now, that tells me that Google hasn't been able to detect right now with Penguin that these are essentially commercial backlinks, if you like. I'm not saying they're paid because I don't know whether they're paid or not. But certainly that backlink has no relevance to the content on that page, and it's hidden in the code, so it's not there for the user. So Google certainly hasn't punished that site for that backlink. My guess is, though, that you're going to see these sorts of results change in the next couple of weeks. The reason I say that is whenever Google makes a big announcement, well, they sort of kind of hid this announcement a little bit, haven't had too much to say about it, but whenever they make a major change to a policy or a document like this, you need to pay attention, because what then follows is another update. And I'm telling you, another update is coming around the whole backlinking issue. Now, the thing that annoys me about Google when they talk about backlinks is right down here at the end of this document is the best way to get other sites to create high quality relevant links to yours is to create unique relevant content that can naturally gain popularity in the internet community. Creating good content pays off. Links are usually editorial votes given by choice. And the more useful content you have, the greater chances someone else will find it. How are they going to find this content, Google, so they can link to it? Through search? Well, they're not going to find it through search unless they've got backlinks, right? So, how else are they going to find it? They're going to find it through social. They're going to find it through Twitter. They're going to find it through Facebook and possibly Google+. They're the main ways they're going to find it. Or it gets picked up by a popular blogger. So either you have to go and hammer popular bloggers all the time and say, hey, look at this great story I've written. Look at this great piece of content I've written. Or you have to be inclusive about bloggers, talk about other bloggers, talk about other networks, get those people to share your message. Or you have to be active on social media, Facebook and Twitter. Trouble is, Google can't index them fast enough to find out when the links are there. And by the time Google might find out the links are there, they might consider them too old because social media is such a real-time medium anyway. So there's a bit of a conundrum going on here with Google and the way that they say that. I know plenty of sites that have got great content, but they're not ranking terribly well. And it's got nothing to do with the quality of their content. I want to quickly move on right now to another one. Google talks about press releases in that they're going to clamp down on press releases where you've got the anchor text in the press release that says, hey, we're an SEO company. A quick search of SEO in Google News, you will see about half the articles there, not including that one, half the articles there are about press releases. They're just from PR Web, PR Newswire. If I go and have a look at this one, this is the one that Google thinks is the most relevant piece of news for SEO today, right? The most relevant. And it's about SEO London, which is the name of the company. Hello, seolondon.co.uk, exact match domain, right? They don't rank for seolondon.co.uk, incidentally. However, it's all about how you can buy backlinks from them and how they create quality backlinks and how you can go and buy them. And look, there's even a link here at the bottom of the press release that says, hey, if you want to learn more about buying backlinks so you get really high rankings and Google will never find out, just go to this link here that says buy backlinks, right? The third one I want to show you today, so I think we're going to have to see a change somewhere in the way press releases are being used for SEO. The final one today is the old search, credit cards. We have a quick look at credit cards. We know that this site here, has come back over the last, I don't know how long, but probably a few weeks. They haven't been there. They were off the front page a little while ago, but now they're back, mozu.com.au. And they're, like a credit card comparison type site. And if we go down here, we've got Bank West down here. They've been there for a while. But then right down here, we've got the Sydney Morning Herald, which is a large daily newspaper, and it's at a subdomain called Compare. When we go and have a look at that page, we can see here it's a big ad. And you would say, well, this is a large press organisation with a large ad that's ranking in Google for the phrase credit cards. Is that helpful to the user? Well, it's an ad, but surely Google would prefer that, you buy advertising for ads rather than getting it ranked in organic search. Then when I go into the code, what I'm looking for here is no follow links, because one of the things that Google says is with advertorial, you better make sure you have no follow links on all the outbound links or else we're going to punish you. And when we go and have a quick look for, say, no follow, we can see here that we've got 54 no follow links. Well, that's good, right? That's tremendous. That means that they're no following all these external links to all these credit card stuff. So they're not passing PageRank, which incidentally is significant. It's a PR7. However, when we look a little bit closer at the code and we say, hey, guess what? That's actually sponsored by Mozo. And you know what? There's absolutely no follow links to mozo.com.au. So all these links, like this one, are all follow links. So this PR7 site is actually passing link juice to this site, which is now ranked again at number, 5 for credit cards. So expect a lot of change over the next few weeks. Maybe it could be 4 to 8 weeks, but Google cannot let results like these continue given the document that it's just updated in the last week. And that is it for today's show. If you need help cleaning up your backlinks or you're worried about any of this stuff, just give us a call. We'll give you a hand and we'll see you next week. Thanks very much. Bye.